Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. It's finally time for me to continue with the event because I am behind. So let me get to... that's the wrong location. It's the wrong location. Okay. Completed. Alright, so they've still got the level 1s here. I'm not entirely sure what Duel Links is planning to do exactly. I should get some of those gems. I should get them. Okay, anyway. I will remember to get those, but for now it's time to continue with the event. I had to defeat Icy Rio first. Alright. Oh, and Shark is back. Alright. Don't break the game this time. Don't break the game. You're gonna make me confused about where my spirit is. Don't confuse me, Shark. You don't want to see me when I'm confused. I can be pretty creepy when I'm confused. You think I'm joking? I'll put you on ice, Shark. Oh, wait a minute. Reginald. I'll put you on ice. So you better keep that in mind, Reginald. Okay, sure. And the duel's over. Too bad for you. Though you've had to hesitantly admit that I've gotten better in the past. Which I like hearing because I think I have gotten better. The thing is, I still have a way to go. But let's remember that I did return to this game recently-ish. So, yeah, there's definitely that. Okay, you're getting on my nerves. That's his event deck. That skill is, oh wow. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna duel as Shark. It has been a while, you know. I can't build a deck for Shark because I'm missing one of the cards I really want to get for him. I'm missing one of those cards and I'm just like, not right now. He's kind of in the same position as Kite, just later. I think this is the card. I think that this card right here is the card I'm talking about. And that's the card I want, but I have to dig through a box for that, and I'm not sure if I feel like it right now. I feel like that's a future priority thing. Especially since most Sharks seem to be running a build for ice barriers at the moment, and trying to win with Trishula, which is fair. It's a good strategy, but also it's not exactly a very creative one. Just saying, Shark. I prefer your Sharks. What if I'm missing all of these? Am I missing both of these? I'm not sure. I can look up number 47 and see if I have it. I'm just gonna type in shark and see what comes up. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing this to continue with the episode. Oh yes, sweet event progression, except I'm still behind. And I'm sure I can fix that. I play this game too much after all. Alright. Oliver's just sitting there like dot 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 dot. Yeah, I know that people just think that it's weird that I say things like that to ellipses, but I prefer to do that. There's a stare off and you can feel the tension. What am I sensing? What's wrong with this fella? Yuma, this Dulles is acting kind of weird. I serve Barian world. What? This duelist is being controlled by the Barians. How are the Barians here? Worry about that later. Here they come, Yuma. Retreat, everybody. I'll take them on. What? No, back off. You can't win this. I can protect myself, thank you very much. I'm going to duel. Alright. I can now challenge brainwashed people. And insult them for being brainwashed. Oh my god. The only person I will not insult for being brainwashed is Yubel, but that is obvious. I'm not even sure what my deal with Yubel is. Like, why is this sudden obsession a thing? I'm not sure if I would consider it an obsession, though. I mean, when I think about everything they did in Season 3, I'm kind of like, that's an obsession. I don't seem to have that level of obsessiveness. But I do know that I have been obsessed to that level of unhealthiness. Not to the point where I'm killing people, but to the point where it's still pretty toxic. That's what happened when I was obsessed with Yami Merrick. I was kind of bad. It was like everything, it was all I cared about. I'm surprised my grades stayed up. Though I guess the obsession with Yami Merrick did get me out of high school. I mean, seriously, my brain is weird. My antidepressants weren't working as they should have been. Since they weren't working, I was depressed, and being limerent kind of dulled the depression long enough for my hormones to chill. And then eventually I was able to get put on antidepressants and they would actually function as intended. But I never told a professional about how weird my medication acted growing up. I considered that it was probably something weird that probably very few people experience. And I think by this point, I was probably still thinking that I'm an oddball. I mean, I started to hallucinate, I thought. I played a song for both my parents, I think. And I'm like, do you hear something from this song? And they're like, no. But here's the thing with hallucinations. You cannot reproduce them at will. If I bring up this song that I hear things in, I'm going to hear that. Yeah, if I play that song again, I'm going to hear it again. So there has to be some mundane scientific explanation. The mundane must be able to explain this. Because I can keep, hold on a second. I can keep playing that, hold on, I can keep playing that song, and every time I play that song, I hear something that isn't supposed to be in there. And years after this, I decided to ask a spiritual community if they could hear something. And as far as I could tell, they did hear what I heard. Yeah, so there is that. But it's, wait a minute, hold on, I meant to change worlds, I just went to the wrong one. Anyway, it was kind of creepy that I could hear something that my parents couldn't. But, I mean, this has happened with other songs as well. And it's kind of irritating and annoying. And whenever my brain would start doing things like this, I would have to start listening to dialogue instead. And whenever I'd be paranoid about listening to my music, music doesn't make me less paranoid when I'm hallucinating. So I would go listen to some anime, dubbed anime, by the way, because that was the most effective. I would listen to that, and it would help with the hallucinations because I was hearing people speak. And that was very important, hearing something that was actually being spoken. But the thing is, if I can turn on a song and still reproduce what I heard, and know that I'm still hearing that shit, that's not a hallucination. Because a hallucination is not supposed to be able to be reproduced at will. And now, I do realize how weird that sounds, and yes, that is weird, but I think I had that in my mind, so I never told a professional about some of the shit that I was hearing. I mean, experiencing. I thought I was hallucinating that, but I can't be hallucinating something if I keep hearing it over and over when I hear that song. If it's too consistent, then it's not a hallucination. Hallucinations by nature cannot be controlled and reproduced. They can be treated with medication, but apparently only if they're bad enough. I think that my hallucinations aren't severe enough for them to respond to treatment. That is why talking to a professional isn't going to help me, because the professional is dealing with a case that isn't standard. As in, well, it's pretty standard in the sense that I'm hallucinating, but it's not standard in the sense that, well, I'm hallucinating, that's not normal, but I'm also not crippled by those hallucinations. They aren't destroying my life, they aren't causing my functioning to be impaired. They're just disturbing. And being disturbing isn't really much. That doesn't justify treatment. Exactly. I mean, yes, they can be disturbing, but if they're not serious enough, all I have to do is manage them. And I haven't been hallucinating for a while. It's been months, over a year at this point. Because again, they respond with or without treatment. I stated this in a description for a recent video, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, when I realized there is something different about me, I didn't think that I should tell my psychiatrist that it feels like my antidepressants are blocked from functioning. Like, it wasn't like my antidepressants aren't working. There was a physical sensation in my head that something was blocking their effectiveness. I wasn't sure that a professional would take that seriously, so I never said anything. I have told therapists since then, but I mean, hormones is my go-to explanation for what was going on. I don't actually know if that's true, but I assume it is, because with age that problem went away. My antidepressants are functioning as intended. I'm also not depressed, which is great. Now I just have other issues. And because apparently I always have issues. I can't get away from them. That's pretty bad. Okay. In any case, because I'm different, I've always felt a sense of oddness. Like, I'm just... I'm not trying to say that I'm a special snowflake, because in many ways the differences between me and the norm, those differences aren't entirely positive. So there is a negative side to this as well as a positive side to this. But it's not necessarily good. So for this reason, I have to specify... What? No, I'm not destroying my own card. I think I do that enough already. I'm so good at destroying my cards. I can't imagine why I can't use Yubel properly. Okay, I need something I can summon, please. Oh my god. As much as I need something I can summon, dear God, this is not helpful. Great. I don't like where this is. Oh, dear Lord. And this is what happens when you don't farm fast enough. I haven't started farming yet. I didn't realize that my red keys, I don't have a lot of them. So I don't think that I'm going to get everything I need when I farm against Soulburner. But hopefully I'll get some shit. Okay, this is the last duel against Rio that I'm going to do for the rest of this video. I will come back in the next video and duel her some more. I definitely need to be careful though, because tonight the next episode unlocks. Actually, is that really an issue? I mean, honestly, my microphone is pretty loud. People can hear what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, I don't have... I probably shouldn't put a card on the field if I don't have the elite monster that goes with that. I don't have a elite monster on the field. I'll have to wait until next turn to put it on the field. Okay. I'm just gonna let you activate it. Okay. I see. Alright. I normally get rid of set cards instead of just getting rid of spell. I like keeping back row removal, you know? I see. I see what you're planning to do. What do I do though? Because it's not that difficult to have... Okay, hold on a second. Okay. I definitely deal more damage to that card that can be placed face down. Maybe I should have considered getting rid of that card. I wasn't thinking about it at the time, though. Alright. The card has been destroyed. It's no longer a threat. Okay, select the card to activate. Oh my god, I don't learn. Well guys, eventually I will have to. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I know that I have made my mistakes. I have made a lot of them. But don't worry, I've made peace with that reality. I just have to accept when I've lost. Accept when I've lost because of my own stupidity. Anyway, I shouldn't lose too much. This gets in the way of the... Okay, sure. I'm trying to max out Soap Burner's level. That's why I'm playing as Soap Burner right now. I'm eventually going to switch over to Go while dueling Rio. Okay guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I will continue dueling Rio and obviously ramble some more. But for the most part, I think that I'm almost finished.